Hello and welcome. In today's video, I'll show you how you can use get and transform to take data that's in a spreadsheet and transform it, clean it, fix it, make it better and easier for you to use and to read. In Excel, get and transform is the name used for the feature that is powered by Power Query. Microsoft officially describes Power Query as the technology behind get and transform, which lets you connect, clean, and shape data before loading it into Excel. Just remember these keynotes. Power Query is available in Excel 2016 onward and Microsoft 365 versions. It works on Windows, Mac, and Excel for the web, though features vary slightly. Often paired with Power Pivot for advanced modeling and analytics. So let's get started learning get and transform aka Power Query. Take a close look at this worksheet. Here, I have a list of movies and other information about those movies. I got this spreadsheet from somebody else, someone that wasn't careful about how they formatted the text. You can also see there's various inconsistencies with using bold font or not using bold font. There's extra spaces that I don't like in my data and different colors and things like that. Seems like someone just copied and pasted the data from internet or from emails. And so it's not standardized and not looking good. It's bothering me and I would like to transform this data. So, step 1 is to simply click inside the data somewhere. So I have a range here of several rows and columns. I will just click somewhere inside that range of data and then I can go to the Data tab and look in the Get and Transform group. Notice that there are various sources from which I can get the data. I can get it from text, from the web, from a table or range. And there's a button here, a drop-down button that you can click to see even more possible sources for getting data. So again, I'm making sure that I've clicked in my range. I'm going to click from table range, and Excel has determined where my data is. Yes, my table has headers. I click OK and notice what it did. It turned my range, my data into table and it opened this new window. This is the Power Query editor. And if you're not used to seeing this window, it can be confusing. It looks like Excel just changed dramatically. One reason for that is that this window is filling my screen. So I'm going to click this button here in the upper right to minimize the Power Query editor just a bit so that you can see that my original spreadsheet is still there in the background. My data is still intact. The only thing that changed about it is that it was turned into a table. And on top of my original sheet, I have this Power Query editor. Let me maximize it again. I want you to think of this Power Query editor as being kind of like a sandbox that I can play in. I can change the data. I can try some things out. And none of it will affect or ruin my original data in the spreadsheet. And then I can choose to add this data to my spreadsheet or not. Let's take a close look at this Power Query editor in addition to being able to see spreadsheet data here. On the right side of the screen, I have the query settings. And included in that I have a list of applied steps. It says source. It means that I established a source for my data and that's the range that was turned into a table. And it says change type. That refers to changing my range into a table. As I make additional changes to this data, you'll see those changes listed here. Okay, so let's see how we can improve this data. You'll notice that my title column is selected. I could switch to category or second category or rating, whatever I want to do. But I'm going to start with title and with that selected, I'm going to my tabs. Notice that by default I am on the Home tab, and there are some options that I can use to transform this data. But there's even more options here on the Transform tab. Let's click on this. Go to Format. I would like to change all of the data in my title column to be in lowercase. By clicking lowercase option, look what happened. Every movie title now is in lowercase only. And that right there is an improvement because look at how it is in the original spreadsheet. Some titles are in all caps, some are not. It's just a mess. And so, in the Power Query editor, I'm trying to standardize things and make them look the way they should. Now that everything is in lowercase, I can go back to the Format button and choose capitalize each word. I think that will be an improvement. Next, I will fix all of these extra spaces that you can see in my title column. Way too many spaces between gone and with. There's too many spaces here in front of the word Matilda. Just lots of problems with spacing. I can go again to the Format button and I'm going to try trimming the excess spaces. When I click Trim, you'll notice that extra spaces at the beginning and also at the end of the entries in these cells have been cleaned up. Extra spaces have been removed. Now what about the spaces between words? That's a little bit tougher, and there's a better way to do this. I'm going to go up here, click Replace Values, and I want Excel to find examples of 3 spaces in a row. I just tapped spacebar 3 times, and I want to replace those 3 spaces in a row with just 1 space. So in the second box, replace with, I am tapping single space. Click OK. You can see that that solved a lot of the problems with spacing. I'll try it again. Again, go up to Replace Values. This time, I'll replace 2 spaces with just 1. Click OK again. That seemed to improve my data. Now let's look at my rating column. If I click on the word rating, it highlights the whole column. And I've noticed a couple of problems with this column as well. Some of these movies are listed as R and others as PG or PG-13. I don't think it is correct either. So we'll use Replace Values again. So, value to find R rated, let's replace that with R. And I'll do it again, Replace Values, values to find PG-13. Replace with PG-13. Click OK. And it cleaned up the data for me. Now like I said, notice here, at the right side, it's showing the list of every step I've done. Regret any of these? Let's say I regret fixing our rating. I can just click this red X. Are you sure you want to delete this step? Deleting this could cause your query to break. Let's try it out. I click delete. It removes that step and it did not cause problems for me. Now, there are a lot of other ways in which I can transform this data. I've shown you mostly this Format button and the Replace Values button, and these are some of the most powerful options. I want to also show you that instead of simply using these transform buttons that are here, sometimes it's a little easier just to right-click on a column title and choose options from the drop-down that appears. So I'll replace values again and change our rated. Back to our. Click OK. OK, let's assume that I'm completely happy with the transformations that I've made of this spreadsheet and I'm ready to apply it to my workbook. All I have to do is click this Home button, and then click Close and Load. When I click Close and Load, it does take a little while sometimes, but it creates a new spreadsheet. You'll notice that my original is still here, Sheet 1. Yes, it's a table now, but there's also a Sheet 4 that has all of my cleaned up data and I can browse down to see that all of the data came in. I can now X out of this panel. And if I really do prefer this data to the original, I could right-click on the original and delete that spreadsheet. Click Delete. I could even right-click and rename Sheet 4 to be my new Sheet 1. And we have just used Get and Transform, which used to be called Power Query, to clean and transform the messy data into good data. I hope you found this video to be helpful. If you did, please like, follow, subscribe, and when you subscribe, click the bell so that you'll be notified whenever I post another video. If you'd like to support my channel, you can do that through my Paytm account. Thanks for watching.